Alright, you blood-sucking bastards. Time for traditional things I wish I knew earlier series that I started recently. Here are some things I learned later on that could have been useful earlier to know. Check out hint section to learn about stats and status effects. There are many things to learn in this section, but most importantly which stat does what exactly and what status effects such as inhibit are for. If you are stuck, check out info board on where to go next. Sometimes progression path can be difficult to figure out, so make sure to check every area on the map. And if you are stuck, get back to the board to check if you are at the correct place. Revisit older maps to find NPCs that give side quests. For the most part rewards are measly, but sometimes there can be valuable materials like chrome in it for you, so why not do them, you lazy bastards. Eventually game leads you to successor boss fights. Before these fights, that mentally challenged girl that restores vestiges can be found. This is very important because if you do not pick up every vestige that can be found in that particular area and do not restore it before defeating the boss, blood code won't drop from the successor in that case. So make sure to pick up all the vestiges in that area where the girl and successor boss are and then restore them before defeating the boss. Also, at that same location where girl that restores vestiges was standing, you can now find EOS vestiges after defeating successors. So make sure to go back after successor fights at the same location where the girl was to pick them up. Blood whales do not affect normal attacks. They affect damage of drain attack, how much ichor you can drain, damage of gifts, defense and mobility. So they won't at all affect your normal weapon attacks. Also, upgrading blood whales only increases drain attack and gift damage. It has no impact on defense and resistance. Weapons have their own ratings. Defense section on weapons indicates how effective block is with that weapon. Every time you block you also drain ichor. That is why there are two drain attack stats, one in attack and one in defense section. Focus is an important aspect of Code Vein. In this state we are less likely to be staggered and more likely to stagger enemies. Important thing to know is launch attack with R1 plus triangle on PlayStation 4 or right bumper plus epsilon on Xbox that launches enemies in the air and hits them with powerful drain attack afterwards. This attack offers invulnerability frames during later part of the attack when drain attack starts, but you can still get hit during the initial launch startup. Most important drain attack to know is the one used in combo. After light attack you can do quick drain attack with R1 plus X or right bumper plus A for Xbox players. This attack is very powerful and it gives some ichor, not as much as you would receive with backstab, parry or fully charged drain attack, but overall it is very useful because it is quick and does a lot of damage. Especially when combined with proper blood wheel that increases drain attack power. However, it costs a lot of stamina, so be careful not to overuse it. Backstabbing is incredibly useful in Code Vein. Use it as much as possible because when combined with Sharpened Fangs passive from Assassin, it deals massive damage. This is an awesome combination for clearing areas of enemies. After making any kind of progression, meaning generally defeating bosses, get back to home base and talk to everyone around. This is important to do regularly because these bastards have their own blood codes that they will give you if you talk to them. In some cases you need to first choose option to switch partner and after that blood code will be gifted. NPCs like Coco or Murasame do not have that option, so by only talking to them they will automatically give you their blood code if necessary progression has been made. Here is a tip to get fast trading points with any character in the game. Go to the outer crossroads and be prepared to spend some old world materials. Local pennant gives 5 points when given to Io. Flower seeds give 5 points when traded with Eva. Antique LP record grants 5 points with Davis. Chocolate garlic flakes grant 5 points with Coco. And Bloodbeat Candy grants 3 points with any NPC. Obviously there are many valuables you're gonna encounter throughout the game, but this is short summary of what to do to get trading points up fast. That would be all for this video. I hope these tips helped, and thanks for watching.